Hello, my name is Henry Juliano. For thousands of years, we've been graced with the music of the Beatles. These four mythical figures are viewed as simply musicians by some, but to many, the enlightened ones, as I call them, they are regarded as the sons of God. How did these four brave men from Liverpool take over the world? The answer is not easy. To truly believe the magnificence of the Beatles, we must go back in time.
The time of those fabulous four masterminds, to the time of the Beatles.
You're gonna lose that girl. Yes, you're gonna lose that girl. You're gonna lose. Yes, you're gonna that girl. If you don't take her out tonight, she's gonna change.
Is it a miracle, Freddie? What should we name him?
Oh no, let's name him. The entire rest of the country is called. Let's name him John. You know, that'll really set him apart.
That's a marvelous idea.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go run off to New Zealand. Neither you nor John will ever see me again.
Righto. Wait, what?
So John and many of the other Beatles sadly grew up without one or more of their parents. This set them apart from other British children, who played outside while John and the Beatles stayed home and played music.
Hey John, you wanna go out and play ball and get fish and chips? No thanks, I'm writing a new song.
Every day it's getting better and better. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy.
Thank you so much. Good night.
My God, it's amazing.
Hey, bud. You're not bad. Oh, well, thank you. I suppose you're one of those dimwits who thinks he's like Elvis?
You like Elvis?
Of course I like Elvis.
Is your favorite Elvis song?
Heartbreak Hotel.
Yes! Oh my god, we're already finishing each other's...
Breakfast!
No.
Despite some early confusion, the two young teenagers knew deep down that it was divine intervention which had brought them together. It was the dawn of rock and roll, a new age for mankind, and soon new members were added to the band, including George Harrison and Ringo Starr. Soon the Beatles were out their first album, Please Please Me, and were standing on the precipice, ready to take over the world. In 1963, the Beatles left their homeland of Britain for the United States in what would become known as the greatest religious revolution in history, the British invasion.
There you go.
The Beatles landing in New York City was one of the most brilliant strategic military maneuvers in history. It was so successful that thousands of screaming young women rushed to the airport to congratulate them on their victory.
The Beatles were the first rock and roll band to successfully invade the United States. You see, it's thought by many that the British invasion was the beginning of a new age of supremacy for rock and roll. The Rolling Stones had tried to invade the United States a few years earlier, but as evidenced in their album years later, they couldn't get any satisfaction.
And although the British invasion was an invasion, the Beatles never used violence, but only their music, their beautiful music, to win hearts and minds. The Beatles changed the world through their preaching of peace and love and harmony. However, there have always been some not so enthusiastic believers.
Those four morons? Look, some guy who you don't even know, who may not even have been sober, made this stuff up thousands of years ago. And you're gonna believe it just because it sounds good? Come on, read something true, like the Bible.
Guys, this is not a good idea. I don't think we should be doing this.
Oh, come on. Your heavy songs are amazing.
Yeah, we may as well.
Alright, I guess.
Once upon a time, you just survived. Through comes a time in your prime. Didn't you? Whoa, if it isn't Beatles in my place of mental calm. Yeah, we gotta get some water or something for you. Hey, Joan, get me some water.
All right.
You guys drink water in England, don't you? Yeah. Huh, that's Joan. She's my singing partner. Well, you know, I've listened to your records and you guys sound really groovy. Here, come on, sit down with me. Hey, come on over here.
On the floor?
Yeah, just come on, sit down, sit down. Hey, Joan, where's that water?
Just a second.
Oh, come on. Is it really that hard to get a glass of water?
Oh, sure. I'll just do all the work and you can take all the credit, just like our songs.
Hey, they're my songs, man.
No, man.
Man?
Man.
Man?
Man.
Man?
Man.
Man?
Man.
God, I hate this country.
Although the Beatles were taking the world by storm, they were soon corrupted by a force of evil, the infamous artist Yoko Ono. Go.
All right, stop, guys. We can't play like this. John, you always have your little girlfriend intruding.
Hey, you guys, stop it. If she says she can be here, she can be here.
John, she's brainwashed you. We used to be mates, now all you do is listen to her.
John is what makes this band great. He's tired of being bossed around by you guys.
Oh, why do you have to take John away from us? Why can't you be with another one of the band? You know, someone who wouldn't turn his back on the band.
You know Saxy like Lennon.
And although the Messiahs broke up, their music would lead to a new age for mankind.
Musical saints like David Bowie, Elton John, and Queen would all base much of their work off the work of the Messiah.
Following the golden age of rock, music slowly declined. Eventually, people listened to music that wasn't even music. Thankfully, nobody thought it was important enough to remember, so all music from this dark period has been forgotten. And even after their death, Beatlists around the world await the second coming of the Messiahs, a time when the Messiahs will be reborn and show mankind one last time how beautiful their music really is. I'm Henry Juliano. Thanks for watching.